something about a house. Can you explain this situation?
So I've been living at the property for about 4 months now.
Okay.
And I've been taking care of it.
Is this this is a house, correct? Is a house or
Yes,
apartment? What is
it's
this?
an apartment.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been paying for cable, internet. I just got my license renewed to that address. And I've been contacting Miss Watson over renting because when we first got the property, I was going to pay, and she never sent me any proofs or any letters to start paying for the property. So I've been waiting on the contact.
Okay.
And I've been taking care of the property. I've been paying for everything. So I assume I live there. I should be accounted as a tenant.
I want to make sure I'm hearing this right because I read this and I was confused. I want to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. You moved into this apartment.
Rented anything out to anybody. That
Okay,
is
so
my
you
property.
do not have a rental agreement with this young man?
Absolutely not. Never met this young man, never had a meeting, never signed any documents.
Has he
not
tried
true.
to get in contact with you ever?
No, he doesn't have my number. We never even communicated before.
Okay, hold on. Is that true?
That is not true.
Okay. Hold that thought. Continue, ma'am.
So I did go away for a few, maybe about 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, not 4 weeks. I did go away. But while I was away,
How long were you away from this property?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
And in the midst
how
of-
long have you been living there?
4 months.
4 months. Okay. No, please continue, ma'am.
So in the midst of me being away, I was supposed to be getting it renovated to have renters because it is my property. And then I started getting phone calls from the neighbors about wild parties, about all these things happening that I knew nothing about because it's supposed to be empty while it's getting renovated.
Okay.
I return, I find him to be living in my property, on my property.
Let me ask this question. Do you have a copy of the rental agreement that you said that she gave you?
Not on me, unfortunately.
Okay, but you did sign one.
I did.
Okay. She gave you a key?
No.
Your Honor, first and foremost, 2 weeks, okay, that I was away from the property.
Okay. Do you own this property?
Yes, I do.
Did you sign an agreement with him?
No,
Or did you give him a key?
no.
The lock that he's talking about, the lock box, are you familiar with what he's talking about?
Yes, I am.
Okay, do you know where that box is right now?
That box is somewhere broken on the property.
Okay, so it was broken,
Yes.
damaged.
Yes.
Okay.
Along with other things that he damaged in the house that I also have pictures of because of his wild parties and the social media. I never even mentioned his name. I sure did say
Oh,
that
to
was
be
his
honest,
father.
I don't care about the social media.
Okay.
That has no bearing on this case.
Okay.
She's talking about stuff that was damaged on the property. You know what she's talking about?
We did have an incident, and it was only for one party. There was not many parties.
Was the property damaged in any form?
No,
shape,
there was
or
only
fashion?
one thing damaged. It wasn't the property as a whole. It was an art piece, and I did say I would pay it back, but she never contacted me back about it.
Are you familiar with this art piece he's talking about?
I do have pictures of the art pieces and the damage.
Okay, no, I don't need that because he's already admitted that he
Okay.
damaged it. How much did it cost?
This particular art piece was well over $7,000. Investment,
$7,000?
yes.
Okay. All right. To have the lights turned on, that wasn't your responsibility. To have utilities turned on in your name. I believe you even said that you had your license changed to that
Yes.
address.
Yes.
Are you crazy?
She didn't contact me back about any of the money. So
She
what am I
also
supposed
didn't
to
give
do?
you a rental agreement either. You can't just show up somebody's property and say, I like it here. I'm going to stay. I'm going to fix it up and we'll see where it goes from there. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to grant her, you're going to pay her the $7,000 for that art piece that you or whoever broke. You're responsible for that. You're going to pay. Also, you know that you're not, by state law, you're not entitled to live in somebody's property without a rental agreement. The tenant law doesn't apply to you in this particular case, and that's by state law.
I mean, I've been waiting for her contact to do the full agreement to complete
Why
it.
would she contact you if you're not supposed to be there to begin with? That's crazy. But you know what? Don't worry about it. What you're going to do, how much stuff do you have in there?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit? All right. Before this day ends, all of your stuff will be removed from that location.
I don't.
Before this day ends, all of your stuff will be removed from that location. And that includes you, because if not, I'm going to advise her to contact the Mango Park Police Department and have you removed.
Why hasn't
And
she done so?
if you refuse to leave, you will be arrested for trespassing. Am I making myself clear?
Yes.
So, $7,000 before this day ends, all that stuff is out of the house. If she calls me 8 o'clock tomorrow morning and you haven't left, don't worry, I have a place that you can stay. And it's totally free. You don't have to worry about rent or anything. Am I making myself clear?
Yes.
This case is dismissed.